We're going to be having an interesting night tonight. For those of you that want to get a lot of Friar Tuck, since you missed out on the mornings and you guys are jonesing for some more tuck. Dude, how conceited do I got to be to actually think that? That's kind of funny. But anyways, I guess you guys may or may not get my sense of humor. But anyways, the State of the Union is tonight. Donald Trump at 8 o'clock Eastern, I believe, is the time. Could somebody confirm that for me? At 8 o'clock Eastern, he's going to be doing the State of the Union, which is going to generally go till about 9 Eastern, and then around maybe. Well, no, last time Trump did a State of the Union, I think. Uh, yeah, that thing was like an hour and a half. That thing was forever. But anyways, what we're going to be talking about tonight is solar. I got my solar panels tonight. But anyways, after what we're going to do is we're going to do this up until a certain point in time, and then what I'm going to have to do, he's our president. We need to unite under him, regardless of whether we like him or dislike him. He is our leader, and if we like this country, we're going to unite instead of divide. Okay, that's the reality of it. But anyways, I got myself a 100-watt solar panel. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a little bit of a backstory of kind of how this all started, and then I'm gonna share with you what I got, and we're gonna go outside and we're gonna take a look at it as well. Okay. So when I was homeless, I had a 15-watt solar panel. That was more than enough to be able to do what I wanted. Um, but once I became static and I realized, okay, I need to power a laptop, I need to power this, I need to power that, and I started realizing like how much power I was having to use, going through batteries and not really having. In the winter, sun is really not that good, and so my 15-watt solar panel, I mean, it just couldn't keep up with what I had. So I was looking around for solutions, and I was going to go for something. What's up, Jeremy? I was gonna go for something that was that was gonna be like a $250 setup, which it came with a block, and then it came with a 100-watt solar panel, and I was like, you know what, I don't know, and I ended up, because of the way the guy was kind of messing with me as far as paying me, I ended up getting a battery and a 500-watt inverter. So let me show you the 500-watt inverter that I've been using. Now this thing will do a maximum power load of 1,000, but it comes with the car lighter plug as well that you can use. It's got 4 USB-A slots. It's got 3 plug-ins, and it also comes with alligator clamps if you want them. It has other connectors as well, so it's very versatile. But I was putting this on a marine battery and thinking, okay, this is gonna be awesome. Well, about not even 10 days later, that battery dies on me. I'm like, oh crap. So now I've been going back down to the library. I'm not getting enough power. That's why I had a short live stream last night, so on and so forth. Um, so when I've been waiting for this 100-watt solar panel because I'm like, well, how do I fix this situation? And it turns out that I need a 100-watt solar panel so that I could charge the marine battery and bring that inside. Plus, it's pretty cool. So what I ended up getting was, because um what was it? Uh, uh, I went with EcoWorthy. It was like 98 bucks. So anyways, EcoWorthy is what I got. Okay. And so it's a 100-watt, 18-volt solar panel. And I was reading through the information because I'm not really, I'm not really kind of very well versed in this. I'm very new at this. And so I guess it's a manufacturer since 2002, but it says it has a bifacial solar panel. So it's not a single-sided solar panel that generates power only from one side. The bifacial solar panel transforms light into electricity on both sides, its top and bottom surfaces. So it takes the sun reflection from the ground, and apparently it takes that into consideration as far as power generation. So the junction box typically installed on the back is smaller and casts fewer shadows so that they can get the maximum amount of light. So this is what makes it a little bit different. What we're going to do is we're going to go out and look at it. But I want to talk to you about the charge controller, because one of the questions I kept asking is, do I want one that just plugs directly into one of these batteries, or do I want one that is, got a charge controller? And I was kind of really intimidated by it, just because I thought it might be a lot more complex than it was. And so here's the instruction. So it's a 12 to 24 volt 30 amp controller. Okay, so the maximum volts that this thing can do is, I think, 21 volts. Okay, as far as what the solar panel can do. Okay, so that's in good sunlight. But it comes with two USB-A slots, and it comes with it actually came with the connectors to go from the panel to the controller, and then it also had a set of jumpers that I could use to go from the controller to the battery, so I didn't have to have something extra. So they were at least somewhat thoughtful about it. So let's go and take a quick look at, hold on a second, guys. It's going to get really bumpy for a second as I bring this down. Okay, so we're going to go out and we're going to take a quick look at it, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So it's from 3 o'clock to about 3:15, 3:30. No, Sam, stay. From about 3 o'clock to about 3:30. The wind took everything. See my chair? There's the other one. Yeah, we had like 50-mile-an-hour winds all day yesterday. That's why I didn't go out. I used whatever I could to drain power so that I could do at least a live stream. But this is the panel. Okay. And so I just used a rock to prop it up on to be able to get a good signal. And I kind of been turning it a little bit with the sun. But as you can see here, okay, so this is what I was using. This is a 15-watt solar panel. This right here is what it comes with. So it came with the with all these extra cords to go from the controller to the battery. And as you see, it comes with the smaller ones. So I just screwed those on there. I'm still getting 12.9 volts even this late in the day. And I've been getting a consistent 12.9 volts. The battery's charging. It'll probably take tomorrow to charge. In 3 hours, I was able to get one of my power blocks to go from 0 to almost 30% in about 3 hours. So that on top of charging the battery. And so therefore it just, and so for those of you guys that want to see the guts of it, because you guys are like nerdy about this stuff, unlike me, I will show you what the bifacial. So this right here is supposed to be clear so that it can or transparent so that it can absorb from the back. Okay, but even at this point, I'm getting 12.9 volts. This is actually pretty. I don't know a lot about solar. Okay, but I know when it works and when it don't, and it sucks when it don't, and you don't really know what the hell you're doing. So this is my setup. So I was told that I should put the battery under something to keep it the ground from sucking it dry. But as you see here, on the controller, let's see, can you guys see it? Hold on, let me put it. You see there in the middle, that's the battery. So it's kind of giving a feedback on how charged the battery is, as well as what the panel's giving out. So the panel's giving out full power, which is the one on the left, and then the battery. And then if I wanted to connect something like a light bulb or something like that just to test it out, I could definitely do something like that. That's what the third set is. And so each one of them, plus negative, is actually it puts it right here and kind of tells you where to put everything. So right here is where it comes in from the solar panel. Right here is where it goes out to the battery. Right here is where it would go out to something else. Okay. So, and then it comes with the mounts, and it comes with these with some extra. Oh, there's black ones there too. Okay. So now I have a better, okay, I didn't see that. I'm still kind of figuring some of this stuff out, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to be intimidated by it. Okay. But this thing cost me $100. And if that $100 plus $175 plus $40 for the inverter. Okay, that's my full power setup. So I mean, and I only have to bring this thing out maybe once a week, once every maybe 4 days tops, and give this thing as much of a charge as I possibly can. Okay, so I mean, this is my solar setup. This is how I am managing to keep everything up. So I've got a laptop, which is like a little Chromebook. It's more like a tablet. I've got a cell phone that I'm charging at least 3 times a day. And then, I also got other things like my lights are off of USB as well. So I got to find, okay. Um, but anyways, like I said, look at what the wind did. This was all nice and neat here. I've been out and about doing all kinds of stuff today. I've been really active. Only like the last few minutes did I get a chance to kind of relax for a moment. Okay. But I've got to get that all organized. That's part of my morning routine in the morning before I go to the library to do my live, or to do my I guess we'll call it a podcast on the introduction to the digital economy. And I'll be doing all that stuff. But that is what I got. So, let's see. So 275 plus 40, so like 315 bucks is total what this cost me. So pretty much what I made from watching the animals for the last month. That set me up for my power. Now this allows me to move in a more positive direction. And by the way, how is that mic with the wind? Because I've got the as you guys can see, I got the little fuzzy on it, and I was wondering if you guys were getting any of the wind. But let me go back through the comments because I haven't said hi or anything. And it's time to cook some dinner, guys. It's definitely so. And the question of the day is, what time does the State of the Union start Eastern time? Because I can do the math from there. All right. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Occult. Hey, Jeremy. Let's see. Okay. 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 Nice. Okay. Hey, from Alternative Living, living life on your terms. Hey, what's going on, Skater Punk? Okay. Howdy, y'all. What's up, Rails? Okay. Peace and quiet. Such a different world. Well, yeah, it's peace and quiet, except for I get to hear my neighbor's generator, and that thing's like maybe 1,000 yards from me. So, uh, okay, let's see here. What's up, Platypus? Okay, my solar panel on my camp is 600. My battery is 300. Well, um, I still don't know all that. How long does it take to charge? Well, let's see. I started at about like 12:30 today, Joanna. It took me what, maybe 3 hours just to get you know it's probably going to take an all day. It'll probably happen tomorrow. I'll have to leave it out for, not for the night. Well, I'm going to have to, because I don't want to disconnect it, because then I have to break certain things down because of the way that it suggests that you disconnect. And so therefore I'm only using it to charge my battery. Once my battery's charged, then I can bring it inside and I can just start using my inverter. So what's up, Bucknut? So let's see here. So I hope that answers your question. It should probably take, I don't know, a day and a half to charge. But the thing is it's getting enough to where I can still get power from it while it's charging that, because I've got 2 USB, which means I can use one for my phone and one for a power block or whatever. I've got 2 of them there. So that gives me versatility. So even if I have to charge my battery because it dies in the middle of the night or whatever, then I can just put the solar panel out in the next morning, make sure that my blocks are charged if they're not already charged, and then just keep going. Okay, so it don't take long depending on the power of the solar. Yeah, it's well, it's 100 watt, but the thing is, I drain the hell out of this. I got an extra 10% of cell phone battery out of that thing yesterday, just so that I could make my live stream. It's free. Well, it's not free. You have to buy the equipment. So, it's free after you buy the equipment. Zero wind noise. Voice was perfect. Mic working good. Okay, good to know. Waiting on food, then headed home finally. Oh wow. What you getting tonight? Okay. So question of the night is what time is the State of the Union? So for those of you that want a Coke and a Toke, I got my Coke Zero tonight. Um, type one if you're gonna watch the State of the Union tonight. Type two if it doesn't even matter to you. I'm just curious because I know it matters to Alfred. I know Jeremy'd show up just for the entertainment. Maybe we get some trolls. So one, wife and kid Domino's. I'm getting tacos. Oh, two. Okay. Um, Trump speech at 7. 7 Eastern? No way. I thought it said 8. Okay. Because I wanna watch the State of the Union myself. I want to see what Trump has to say because the last time we had a president that you know what? The last time we had a president that was this that was this I don't even know. Like FDR was the last time because like everybody has modeled their presidency after the FDR first 100 days. Okay, so um, that's the thing. Okay, do we want to use this or do I want to use? Okay, so I don't trust my oven. Okay, what's up, Invisible Man? What's up, Alfred? Yeah. So Alfred, what time is it? Is it 7 or 8? Happy Hunger Games, me. Odds ever be. I will not be watching Trump 2, but might watch for it shiggles. Okay. Starts at 7. Okay. 2. Okay. So we kind of got it divided. Anybody else? State of the Union just after 9 Eastern? Okay, so why does Joanna say 7? Like, is he doing something at 7 according to CBS? 9 Eastern? So that'd be 7 my time. The YouTubers I watch starting their streams at 8 p.m., but I think Trump starts at 9. Um, see, I'm not into the whole political thing. Um, I'm doing this just to one. I know you guys are into it. Two, I know that there's going to be some things that I can pull out of and talk to. Um, okay, so oh yeah. So it starts at 9. Okay, perfect. So it starts at 9. Okay, so not it's gonna be a late night, but if anybody wants to come on and do a post apocalypse, I mean post drum speech, we can definitely do that. Um, type one, um, type one if you would like if you're gonna be there. Type two if you're not. So, yo, bro, glad to see you. You got solar finally. Yes, I know, and it's not as intimidating as I thought outdoors. Um, I would have understood more of what you said back then. But anyways, let me. So I don't trust my oven. I turned it on today. I can still smell something burning. I need to get behind there and figure out what's going on. I don't trust it. So, okay, so rails too. So nobody'd really be interested in this other than maybe Alfred or and Bucknut. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That would be nice to have us pull. Um, but I would love to do something like that. I'd love to have a late night now that I have power. It would be freaking awesome. So, um, anyways, so I bought a frozen pizza today. I tried to do the first one, and I ended up just giving it to Sam. But I'm gonna try another one. It's Red Barons. If this works, when I'm just, I don't. I, I, uh, I don't trust this. It's I haven't watched